Hey there, wizards! It's Riley Cleo back with another magical episode on the Riley Cleo, the channel where we play some Wizard101 epic quests at a time. If you're new to Wizard101, or maybe you're just adjusting your old spell book, you're in the right place. Today we're doing quests 59 through 74 in the Rubal Wastes and Istanboa MMOs. So, grab your wand, summon a pet, and let's dive into this battle. I've got my sodas ready for my Wizard101 episodes, and I was checking YouTube and I noticed that I got 2 more Rowdy public websites. That's right, folks, we made it over 200 Rowdy public websites. So I will talk about that a little bit later. Today, I also need a big stick farm that I'm having fun right now. So that's my day, guys, and I hope you guys have a good day today. So, big shout out to Lisa Fuller, a good friend of mine in Discord. And Wizard101.
These days. Come closer and explain your reason for being here. Indeed. So you're here to seek an audience with Baron Herr Conan. How interesting. As his physician, I must warn you that the Baron is a very sick man. One of the effects of his illness is that he's very confused. Some say he can be quite cruel, and it's true. A tendency to resort to violence is one of his symptoms, but we are working on that. If you seek an audience, however, you're in luck. I've just left him in his audience chamber. Go on in, talk softly, and know some movements.
Okay, sounds good.
My lord, I must urge you to reconsider. Think it would be wise to at least talk to him.
How dare you question my decision, you hairball! Now, where was I? I don't pay pay you to be wise. I pay you to protect me.
I believe this is the negotiator here now.
What? How did they just waltz in here? Oh, never mind. They're here to get me. Quickly, save me. Get them.
If you had just been patient. I was trying to reason with him, but now orders have been issued and they must be followed. Gods! You may have defeated us, but the Baron has safeguards to prevent you from ever getting into his retreat. You might as well leave the manor.
There you are. I guess I forgot to tell you to turn, right? When you got into the manor? Silly me. Anyways, come this way and meet the Baroness.
Dear, you met my husband, didn't you? He treated you horribly, didn't he? Oh, I am so sorry. He is sick, it's true, but it's no excuse. He doesn't even trust his own kittens. When they reach the age of adulthood, he sends them into exile. I don't have the strength to stop him. One of our daughters, Teddy, she had the strength, but he had her thrown into a snakish prison in Istanboa. Oh, I am too sad to talk anymore.
Thank the sands. If I have to listen to more weeping, I'll vomit. I don't know which is worse, the Baron's madness or the Baroness's sorrow. Teddy is truly the only hope for House Calixco and your alliance. Freeing her, though, would be impossible unless... Let's talk outside. The Baroness knows the Baron must be overthrown, but she's squeamish. Best not to talk in there. Now about Istanboa. Centuries ago, after the reign of the Persians and Overlord Xerxes, the Serpentine Empire rose to power and ruled Mirage with an iron fang.
Ew, and it's a good thing they were defeated. I can't stand snakes. Did I tell you that already? I would never serve a serpent master.
How very interesting. Anyway, after they were defeated, the Serpentines fled into the underground city of Istanboa and hid the entrance. To rescue Teddy, you first need to find that entrance. A band of mongoose has taken refuge in a cavern across the basin. They may know how. The mongoose are wary of outsiders, but they are mortal enemies of the Serpentines, so they might help. Best of luck to you.
That must be the Mongu refuge over there. You should know, Master. Some say the Mongoose were the greatest warriors in the history of Mirage. The Serpentines had subjugated everyone, even the noble houses. Total scaredy cats. But the Mongoose were immune to the Serpentines' venom. So the Mongoose marched across Mirage, slicing the Serpentines into ribbons. After that, they set up the Motoman Empire, or something like that. All that history stuff is confusing, you know? What matters is they can help us, I guess. So, off we go. All right, Master, I'll follow you.
Enter the refuge of the Mongol warriors. Ah, of course. It's an outsider from another world. Otherwise, you would know better. I'm sorry to tell you, however, that your ignorance will not afford you a free pass. Allowing trespassers would destroy our credibility. No, I'm afraid that, like so many who came before, you must give me an opportunity to freshen up my combat skills. En garde! Is more than a match for my blades. But I have a secret, my brother Dicky. He is older and more skilled. We will await you in the next chamber, and together we will be your downfall.
Yes, little brother. I see what you are saying. I welcome this challenge. It is an excellent opportunity for me to teach you some new tactics. Come at us, wizard. We are always eager to test our skills, particularly against a foe we have never faced.
So guys, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, leave a comment below the videos, and share them with your friends on social media. Because I got 96 subscribers, and like I said, we're up to valid hours. So we have 201 valid public watch hours for my channel so far, which is good. I got 3 goals for my YouTube channel. My short-term goal is to reach up to 600. My short-term goal is to reach up to 330 subscribers. I want to reach up to 1,330 subscribers. My middle goal is to reach up to 660 subscribers. Up to 2,660 valid public watch hours. My main goal is to reach up to 990 subscribers. Up to 2,990 valid public watch hours for my channel. So, anyone who needs help with any gameplay walkthroughs, you go on ahead and tell them to check out my channel along with those videos. I really appreciate when you guys help me grow my channel. So, I really appreciate it, guys, truly. And when you guys help me with the channel, the better it goes. I would really appreciate when you guys help me grow my channel a lot. So please, help me grow my channel so there can be more live streams, more videos, and more shorts, and more videos for you guys. I would really like to keep building up my YouTube channel for you guys.
underestimated this combatant. I hope you learned something, though, Ricky. This is an excellent lesson. Wizard, you are formidable. But you have still not dueled the primo warrior in our family. With our older brother Taffy, we will...
Yeah. Defeat us.
Oh yes, how delightful. A new tasty morsel to slice up with my blades. I would take it myself, but my brothers clearly need more practice. You will find this battle considerably more complex than the last two. Approach and take a bite of taffy.
So this is a triple cheat.
earn the respect of the mongoose, and that is no small thing. Now, what do you want with us? Do you want to break someone out of a snakish prison in Istanboa? Why didn't you say so? You have come to the right place. My brothers and I have discussed your delicious request and unanimously decided we would be delighted to help liberate someone from Istanboa. As you have probably heard, the entrance to Istanboa is cleverly hidden. After the Mongols defeated them, the Serpentines holed up underground. They hope never to be disturbed again, but we have kept tabs on them all these centuries. The secret entrance is here, in the Rubal Wastes.
So, Master, much as I want to join you, remember what I said about snakes? Yeah, and it sounds like you have these guys to help you. So, how about I just head back to Calixco Manor and wait there? Perfect. Rescue Teddy, bring her back, and we'll deal with the Baron. See ya!
It is better she goes, as it is Jin we must fight to expose the entrance. Come, follow us to the Eastern Wastes. Not see it, of course, but the vast underground city of Istanboa is directly below us. The entrance is known as the Snake's Maw. These dunes, Jin, have enchanted the Snake's Maw to keep it hidden from all but the Serpentines. To break the enchantment, you will have to convince one of the dunes' genie to make an exception. It shouldn't be too hard.
break, why don't you? You want into Istanboa? I can't imagine why, but why not? You can only bury your head in the sand for so long. All right, here you go. One snake's maw coming right up. And you're welcome very much. Now, if you don't mind, I have to get back to wandering the dunes. Goodbye.
See? Told you it wouldn't be hard. Jinn have a lot of power, but they can't abide discomfort. Hassle them a little, and they'll do your bidding. All right, next part is on my brothers. Taffy will go in and make contact with our inside man. Tiki can help you get past the Serpentine Gate. I'll stay and make sure the Jinn don't try to close the snake's maw and trap you inside. Go in and find Tiki. Be strong, wizard. Good luck.
Let's do the silver chest first. See what we can get out of it. Hey, we got a shocked key. Finally. Good.
Here we are, the Serpentine Gate. The Serpentines built Istanboa to escape the surface, but now many instead seek to escape Istanboa. Their leader, Cobra Commander, maintains a ruthless regime. No one allowed in and no one allowed out of the gate, except his loyal Vipers. Fortunately, Taffy is very sneaky. He went in to make contact with our man on the inside. Getting you in will be more difficult. The gate captain keeps the gatehouse locked. Defeat enough Viper soldiers to lure him out, and I'll sneak in and unlock the door for you.
Okay.
excuses for snakes. Can't handle some riffraff from the sands? Strike them down or answer to Cobra, Commander. What's this? Makes no sense. How did you sneak into Captain Stratoviper's gatehouse?
You silly snakes never watch your backs. Don't worry, we're not here to invade your city. My friend will be in and out before you know it.
No one gets in or out through the Serpentine Gate. You seek to open it, you must face me.
this. He will put all vipers on alert.
Don't let his words concern you. The Serpentine's venom is strong, but their threats are often empty. You will be fine. Throw the gate switch, and then go through and find Taffy. I'll stay to keep the gate open. Taffy will help you get into the prison.
Well, before you find yourself losing more valuable items, you should go right now and clean out your bank and backpack.
You throw the switch and the massive gears begin to grind. Outside, you hear the serpentine gate being raised.
I want to find the Oasis. Oh, but that. Taffy.
Right on schedule. My brother Tiki is clever, yes? Huh? You better hope he keeps this gate open. You don't want to be trapped in Istanboa. At this point, I'll be honest. I can only offer so much assistance. Getting into Istanboa is one thing, but a snakish prison is another. There is only one creature who has ever escaped from the prison here, and I warn you, he is an unsavory character, and perhaps unreliable. We have little choice, though, so I have offered him a deal. He gets you into and out of the prison, and we get him out of the city. He's thinking about it now, but I expect he'll agree. Come, follow me to the safe house, where he has been hiding out from the violence. Wizard, this is Snake Plissken, the only one who's ever escaped from a snakish prison. Snake, have you considered my offer?
So let me get this straight. I take you back into that snake pit of a prison, get you back out, and then together we leave Istanboa.
That is our offer. You are not only doing us a favor, but also helping to liberate a cat heiress who's been wrongfully imprisoned.
Stop pretending you respect me, Mongu, because we both know otherwise. Now look, I don't care about you, this wizard, or any cat heiress.
Is that your answer?
I'm thinking. All right, guess I'm in, but we're gonna do this my way. You stick to the shadows, and the wizard and I take the heat. First, we need the prison blueprints. Architect's name is Anthemius. We'll have to rough up street vipers until they cough up his location.
Then we have a deal. I'll sneak down and scout out the prison. You two get the architect's location from the vipers, and then catch up.
architect Anthemius? The square of a snake who designed the prison? He deserves suffering. His home is right off the street.
Your jewel pout.
You've learned the location of the architect studio? Very good. I went ahead and scouted out the prison. It is not what I expected. It is an atrocity. I don't even understand how such a square structure is built down here in this city of circles.
Yeah, well, they don't call it Tetris Prison for nothing. It's a jumble of edges and angles, impossible to navigate. Everyone hates it. And the snake responsible is architect Anthemius. He's almost as hated as I am. Trust me, it's the last project he'll ever have.
But he has the blueprints for the prison. And that's what we need to rescue the Harkonnen heiress. So go to it. I'll be here.
It's not enough that I must live with the shame of designing Tetris Prison. They would see me skinned as well. Wait, is that Snake Plissken the only prisoner to ever escape from Tetris? More to my shame. But I thought you were dead.
Yeah, you and everybody else. Escaping the prison was one thing. Escaping the city is another. Let's just say I had to lie low for a while.
Well, I appreciate you providing me with this opportunity. Apprehending you will help restore my standing. Ha-ha! Guards, get them!
when I've made a mistake. It may be the only thing I know how to do well. Do what you will with me. I'm a lost cause.
Spare us the self-pity, Anthemius. We just need the blueprints to that monstrosity of a prison you designed. Then we'll be off your scales.
Wait. You want the designs to Tetra's prison? That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. I destroyed my copies years ago. If any copies still exist, only Chief Constructor Istanboa would have them. Good luck getting the designs from him.
Yeah, real funny. Enjoy the joke, you pathetic bag of scales. We'll see who gets the last laugh. Come on, wizard. Let's ditch this joint.
The architect destroyed his copy of the Tetris prison blueprints? Curse our bad luck. But we mustn't let this discourage us. We must persist in our cause. After all, somewhere down in the bowels of that heinous prison, an innocent cat is all alone.
Do I look discouraged? Misfortune's my middle name. The day my luck turns around will probably be my last, so don't worry about me. We just have to find this head constructor Istanboa. That means we'll have to knock around some boa constructors. Won't be easy.
I don't know. I suspect this wizard can handle almost anything. We shall see, won't we? Good luck. I will wait here.
What's your beef with us? You're looking for the head constructor? He's over there in the constructor's depot. Now be gone with you.
Hey, you think you can bumble about and just bust in here? Wait, is that Snake Plissken? Well, I'll be coiled in a knot. Fuck you is dead.
Yeah, well, join the club, pal. If I hadn't busted out of that blasted prison you built, I probably would be.
Is that so? Speaking of you busting out, that's been a bit of a bother. Cobra Commander's had us slaving away ever since trying to fix things. Funniest part is, we still haven't figured out how you escaped. Don't suppose you want to tell us? Fine. I guess we'll beat it out of you. as I'd like to see you battered and bruised, I know when I'm beat. Cobra Commander's gonna be mighty mad, though.
Good. Tell that traitorous coward Snake Plissken's still around, and he hasn't forgotten his old friend. We'll cross paths again, he and I. Check it out. Looks like the prison blueprint's right over there. Let's get 'em and move on before Cobra Commander sends his elite Vipers. Here, let me have a look. I'll study the blueprints on the way back to your Mongu friend. Hopefully I can make some sense of them.
Finally, you found the blueprints. Well done. Now we just have to find a way into the prison, rescue the golden girl, and escape again. Easy. As much as I enjoy sowing the seeds of chaos and disorder among the Serpentines, I must admit I am more than ready to leave this home.
Don't count your snake eggs before they hatch, Mongu. Looking at these blueprints, we can't break in the way I broke out. Only way we're getting in is through the ruins of Constantinople. I assume you know Istanboa was Constantinople, a long time gone now, of course. Don't ask me why it got the works. I just know there's a path in the ruins, the Snakish Passage, and we can use that to get into Tetris prison.
Troubling. I heard those ruins are haunted by the ghosts of the ancient cats. But if you are sure this is the only way, then so be it.
Look at this place, will you? To think Constantinople was once the capital of the ancient cat empire. In the end, buried and forgotten. All right, well, enough sightseeing. The entrance to the Snakish Passage should be right over there. That'll get us into the prison. Looks like this is the welcoming party. Quiet bunch, eh? Look, Wizard, you're gonna have to take the lead here. Ghosts are not my thing.
So we are at 6 or 7. That's good. Making a lot of progress.
this. I know they're ghosts, but I expected something. Let's go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. More of these quiet cats. It's a little unnerving. Yeah, I don't like this, not at all. Let's get it over with. Silence is killing me. Let's just keep moving. Finally, the Emperor himself. Come on, surely you've got something to say for yourself. Some vague, empty threat. This is crazy.
Meow. Meow.
rats weren't nearly as tough as I expected. Guess that's why they got beat by Babylon. Anyhow, this should lead us straight into the heart of Tetris prison, and I believe that's where we'll find our girl. We're in, you see. When Snake Plissken strikes a deal, he delivers. Our girl's behind bars somewhere on this cell block.
Hey, aren't you a little short for a guard? And you with one eye. What are you guys, a comedy duo? You're here to rescue me. Oh, that's funny. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I like to get rescued as much as the next girl, but I just don't know if you really got what it takes, you know?
Hold it right there, little Miss Sunshine. You're questioning our qualifications? I busted out of this prison before, and I can do it again.
Wait, you're Snake Plissken? I heard you were dead. Look, I'm not trying to threaten your exaggerated sense of self-worth. All I'm saying is freeing me isn't as easy as you think. I mean, hello, you need to get the cell key from the warden before we can do anything. Oh, I got it. Snake, since you're old friends, maybe he'll just hand it over. Anyways, armory's that way. I'm not going anywhere.
She's not going anywhere yet.
Great sands. What's this? Snake Plissken. We thought you was dead. Yeah, well, surprise. Thought I'd come back and pay you knuckleheads a visit. Where's the warden? We just need a minute of his time. We can't just let you into his office, I don't think. No, I think we're supposed to escort you back to your cell. Come on, Boas!
Shoutouts goes to Ariel Promotion to whom we are handling. His name called What Matter and Ryan and she's kind, sweet. She has amazing videos on YouTube. She's an amazing writer on Wattpad, and she's also very important and special to me. So, shout out. And also play Dungeons and Dragons, which is similar to Wizard101. Do have to pay attention to because along the way, why I said you have to pay attention in that game.
Every day in here. Now, where's that warden?
Snake Plissken, I knew you'd return. Those absurd rumors of your death. No, I knew fate would bring you back. Tetris Prison is where you belong.
I appreciate the offer, Warden, but I'm just passing through. Here to see a friend. Well, sort of. Don't suppose you'd hand over the cell key?
Silly snake. You always were prone to delusion. You'll see things clearly after a few years in isolation. Guards, subdue the prisoner.
So anyways, for Beyond the Handle, Shoutout. She has a YouTube channel, she's kind, nice, a good person, and she's a good friend of mine. For NAMI's Shoutout, I just put NAMI, and honestly it's post-problematic. They help people with lots of stuff and and people who have anxiety and depression. So anyone who needs it, they are all over the country of the United States. Shoutouts on NAMI, and social media, and good friends of mine in real life.
in Tetra's prison before this visit, so I say we wrap this up quick. Let's get the girl and get out.
Agreed. Wow, actually, level 120. Wow. Wow. Look at her health. That's actually good.
Wait a minute. You really did all this for me? What's the catch? You want something, don't you? Yep. I see it in your beady little eye.
Hey, how about a little respect? Look, kitten, maybe not everyone's out to get you. How do you know this wasn't from the goodness of our hearts?
Because you're a snake? And don't call me kitten. Cough it up, wizard. What's your angle? Wait, you want to overthrow my father? Seriously? Well, all right then. The Baron's mad as a dried-out drommel. I'm in. Just one thing we have to do first. Meet me in the street and I'll explain.
What's she thinking, running out into the street like that? Crazy cat. Maybe she's not so bad after all. Come on, we better go after her.
Oh, yeah.
So we got a mongoose, a wizard, and a snake with an eye patch. You're a ragtag bunch. My kind of crowd. Not saying I trust you, but it's a start.
Okay.
So here's the deal. To get rid of me, my sweet father, the Baron, cut a deal with the Serpentines. With Cobra Commander himself, in fact.
Wow.
Payment for getting me out of the way, the Baron handed over our House Chronoshard. We can't leave Istanboa without it.
Out of the question. Unquestionably. We've risked too much already, and charging into the Viper's Den would be pure madness.
Speak for yourself, Mongu. I've got a score to settle with Cobra Commander. Just needed an excuse. Cower here if you like, but I'm going in.
Well, Wizard, I got the impression you really did the heavy lifting in the prison. He'll get clobbered without you, won't he? You better go.
Yeah, you're right.
I a feeling you'd wind up joining me. Honestly, charging off like that was just a bluff. Alone, I'd be trampled. So I'm glad you came.
Okay.
Cobra Commander and I go way back. I'm talking eggs in the same nest before he became a control freak and started giving orders. I'm not too good at following orders. You may have noticed that. So he eventually tossed me in Tetris prison. Now it's time for payback.
Survivors, at attention! We have an intruder in the den. Our mortal enemy, Snake Eyes. Neutralize him, or suffer Cobra Commander's wrath.
guess you're wondering why he called me Snake Eyes. That's what they called me in the Serpentine Special Forces Unit, the G.I. Joes. When Cobra Commander seized power, we stood against him. That's when I lost the eye and the name. Can't really go by Snake Eyes with only one. I've gone by Plizkin ever since. Suits me better these days, but it doesn't mean I forgot. No, and it's time to remind Cobra too.
Snake, I would say I'm pleased to see you, but we both know that's not the case. I actually heard you were dead.
Yeah, I heard that too. Also heard you were Cobra's right-hand man these days. Funny, I always had you pegged as the guy calling the shots.
You never know. Perhaps I'm playing the long game. Perhaps. It's a shame you won't be here to find out. Time for me to make the rumors true.
large-scale boa was the one who first corrupted my nestmate. Not that there's any chance for redemption, mind you. Nah, I figure it's either snake or cobra at this point. And you can probably guess who gets my vote. Come on, let's get this over with.
Look here! If it isn't my old nestmate and nemesis! Things have been dull around here without you! It's been too long, Pliskin!
Call me Snake. Trust me, I know how long it's been. I was counting the hours, rotting away in Tetris prison, dreaming of this moment.
You always were an idealist. That's what made you weak. You're a relic. There's no room for serpentines like you in modern serpentine society. Stop this blathering and let's get on with it. Ready to lose your other eye? Oh, don't worry. I won't stop there.
walls till you went and betrayed me. Haven't had too many friends since then, but I think I found a new one today in this wizard, and this one's really got my back.
Stop gloating and just level with me. Are you going to kill me, Snake?
Not now, I'm too tired. Maybe later. We are going to take that Chronoshard, though, and then we're going to leave the city in peace, I hope.
You'll never leave the city. You won't get past the Serpentine Gate, and then I'll see you thrown back in Tetris Prison, where you belong.
We'll see about that. Come on, wizard. Let's get your Chronoshard and get out of here.
The Iridian Chronoshard is warm and hums quietly as you stow it in your pack. Now you and Snake Plissken can escape from Istanboa.
Wooden chest.
You got the Chronoshard? Nice. I know it's not all that valuable, but it belongs with House Calixco. Unless you guys have further business in this hole, I'd say we're ready to skedaddle on out of here and get back to Calixco Manor.
With all due respect, Miss Harkonnen, let's not encourage Plissken to charge off again. You and I go first. The Wizard and Snake can follow.
You better not be double-crossing me, Mongu. We had a deal. I held up my end. You promised me safe passage out of the city.
And you will receive it. My brothers will keep the gates open until you and the wizard are clear. Come, Teddy. Let's make our escape.
Actually held up their end of the bargain. Maybe my luck's finally turning around. Let's go.
Looks like everyone escaped in one piece, as promised. The Harkonnen girl has returned to Calixco Manor, but we waited for you two. Our arrangement is now concluded, and Wizard, we have enjoyed our part thoroughly. Our inside man turned out to be reliable after all. In fact, we have another deal for the Serpentine. We'd like to offer you a job. You could join our order. We'd make a good team, Snake.
The name's Plissken, and I'll have to think about it. In the meantime, I gotta get out of this sun. Find another hole to crawl into. Wizard, it's been good times, my friend. Anytime you want to do it again, you can count me in. I'll see you around. Until then, take care.
Well, I guess that's that. Wizard, we won't delay you any further. I know the Harkonnen girl needs you at Calixco Manor. Good luck.
Thank you.
Wizard, I'm glad you're here. We're having a little misunderstanding, and I'm hoping you can help clarify things with the Baron. Father, I know we didn't get as much quality time after you shipped me off to a snakish prison, but I'm trying to be as nice as possible here.
As your chief advisor, Baron, I do advise you to pass the leadership on to Teddy. Considering your condition, it's what's best for the house.
Considering my my condition, Dr. Yu says he says his new treatment will cure me. This kitten has no right. No, if you want to take leadership of House Calixco, you'll have to rip it out of my cold, sickened claws. I'll be in my retreat.
After hearing of your exploits in Istanboa, Wizard, I can think of none better suited to finish this than you. Try not to make too big a mess.
Oh, don't worry. I'll go along too. We'll keep things tidy, won't we, Master? All right, let's go.
Into the Baron's private retreat. I'm afraid he's not feeling well and cannot entertain guests now. You'll have to come back.
I think maybe you guys just didn't get the memo? The Baron's no longer the boss around here. His daughter, Teddy, yeah, she's taken over.
Blasphemy! Such words shall not be uttered. Guards, silence him!
So we're on quest 72. We got 3 more quests left. That's actually good. For Alyssa Smith, shout out. I know her since college. She's kind, sweet, a good person. And she's a good friend of mine. For Ryan Enders, shout out. I know him since college. I know him on social media. Wizard101. And he's a good friend of mine. Him and I connected as friends from watching SMG4 on YouTube in college.
Master, but I would think you've earned a reputation. Doesn't anyone ever just surrender? No? I was afraid you'd say that.
Must it really come to this? I told you from the start, the Baron is ill. Can you not just humor him? My new treatment will fix everything.
Sorry, Doc. The sick card only works for so long. I think the Baron's burned through his excuses at this point. Don't you, Master?
I cannot allow you to interfere with my patient's progress. No more bedside manners from this physician. The surgical gloves are off.
Doesn't it? I mean, would you want a doctor like that treating you? People like that should be licensed or something.
Agreed.
Welcome to the pit of despair. Don't even think. Don't even think about trying to escape from here.
Hello? We're not trying to escape. We're trying to convince you to step down peacefully and let your daughter take over.
Don't even think. Don't think about that either. A kitten to run House Calixco? Never! I'll crush you into kibbles and bits.
So, other shows goes to Kimaz and Inner Witcher. Both good friends of mine in real life. I know Kimaz and Inner Witcher on social media, Wizard101, and in real life.
deserve that.
Oh, come on.
little woozy. You would beat down a sick cat? Shame on you! I'll be back. You haven't seen the last of Baron Herr Conan.
Actually, I'm pretty sure we have. Nash Kurgle sent word to the mongoose. Soon as the Baron leaves the manor, he gets an escort to Istanboa.
That's a pretty good idea, Isto. How many of you guys like this outfit that I have? Is it pretty cool? Yeah, I think it's cool. Teddy.
So it's done then. He's gone and I'm in charge? Wow. Imagine that. I didn't see this coming when I was rotting away down in that prison. I couldn't have done it without you, Wizard. Well, maybe if I hadn't been stuck in Istanboa, but that's beside the point. What's important is that this business you mentioned with that ancient Persian guy, Xerxes? Was that his name? Either way, we'll help.
Of course we will. I must add my appreciation as well for the return of the Chronoshard. I will personally safeguard it going forward.
Good.
Sounds like our work here is done, Master. Only one more house to recruit to the Alliance. House Siamese in Yakal Mountain. Should be easier. House Siamese is more eccentric, but more friendly, too. I'll go ahead and butter up the house genie. I have a great idea. Oh, see you there.
Who's this guy? Just pushing the 7 ball.
The interior of Yakal Mountain is a stunning display of the Siamese cat's sophistication. They replicated the environment from the rifts. The difference is that they built it themselves, a mini metropolis with an industrial cooling system. Its star should be here somewhere.
Before we go to Isto, let's find the oasis. And cactus. put that down. Oh, we don't need to find a cactus down here. Okay, so I guess we're done with that Zeke's quest. The only cactus we need is in Captain Waddles. So let's head back up to, and let's go to Istanboa.
How was the journey? Good, I hope? Yeah, because remember how I thought this would be easy? I'm not so sure anymore. I might have screwed things up with the house genie, Seamus. I brought him this cute antique tea set only to learn he hates antiques. And tea! So, Seamus is only willing to help so much. And of course, there's more. The real trouble here is that there's a rebellion underway. It seems the vassals, House Boombai, are rebelling against the Siamese. Come with me up to the basking grounds and meet Chairman Meow. The chairman has an offer. Some way we can get him to join the Agrabah Alliance. It's a start, at least. Isn't it, Master? Let's go.
I guess. Yeah.
This isn't politics, sir. It's personal. The moment I met her, I knew she was the one, and nothing could keep us apart.
Jeez, Frieda, why are you acting like some kind of lovesick puppy dog? Stop being so serious. Get out and bask in the sun, why don't you?
The chairman has guests. If the vice chair would be so kind as to excuse himself, we can move on to more pertinent business.
If you don't want me here, then I will indeed make myself scarce. But we will discuss this matter at a later time. I am resolved.
So, look what the cat dragged in. Finally, we get the real negotiator from Agrabah. This prissy little genie gets on my nerves.
It's Istar. My name? It's Istar.
Istar, Mistar, Whisker, who cares? Look, you guys want an alliance, right? Maybe you do something for us, we do something for you. Our vassals, House Boombai, are jealous. So they started this rebellion. It's like they want to bring down the mountain for no reason.
It's infuriating. We Siamese designed this mountain. We allow the brutish Boombai to stay. But only if they keep the cool air coming.
And that's what they'll do. Because you, Wizard, you're going to make them. Go down to the Cat's Bar and meet Prefect Josephat. He knows what to do.
So what? Okay, so okay.
Master, or were those cats really rude? Not that it matters, I suppose. For now, we just have to play along and find this prefect.
I'm sorry. You must be the one sent by Chairman Meow to help with the rebels. A sorry business, all this. Quite depressing, really. I've been trying to calm the rebels down, but they won't hear me out. Being a Boombai myself, they see me as a traitor, of course.
sounds like the rebels have gone past the point where reason would help. They're actually trying to bring down the mountain?
Bring down the mountain? Who said that? The chairman, or was it that foul Gufang? Regardless, it's pure rubbish. Bah! Both of them bury their heads in the sand. If they would only listen, but it's not my place to say, not if I value my position as prefect. Speaking of keeping my job, the chairman wants us to arrest the rebel leader. First, we need to know the location of their headquarters. As you can see, I'm not much of a fighter, so it falls on you. Convince the rebels to give up the location, and then go confront their leader.
Alright, well guys, unfortunately we are out of time for today. I'm gonna check out what's in the episode, and I will see you guys next time for more of Wizard101. Have a good day, guys. Bye.